Here, we've prepared another simple example to help us understand this remapValue node. Just like the clamp node before, we're also going to make a fan opening effect here. The effect we're achieving is the same. What's different is, this time we're going to use the remapValue node to do it. Let's do this together. Let's open the scene file. First, let's see how it's different from when we did the clamp exercise. The controller here is the same. It's still a 0 to 180 control attribute, and the model still has all kinds of groups. The rotation of each group is still a negative value, so we need to multiply it by -1. But what's different here is, if we look, each model's group is under the previous group as its child. This is different from our clamp exercise, because in that clamp exercise, our groups didn't have any parent relationship. They were all at the same level. If 0,2 rotated 15 degrees, then 0,3 would also need to rotate 15 degrees to maintain the same position. But now it's this parent relationship. So when I rotate 0,2, all the models after it will follow. This way, when I rotate 0,3 another 15 degrees, they will have an opening effect. Based on these differences, let's start making our fan opening effect. Let's open the node editor first. Then add the controller, and same as before, add these groups in. There are a lot of these groups. We can also select them by name. GRP, then center, then low. Then the description is fan. We don't know the index, but we know it's 4 digits. Let's add them in using this method, but we don't need 0,1. So let's Ctrl-click 0,1 to deselect it, and add all of these in. Let's sort them again. This way we've sorted them. And now we need to start connecting them using the remapValue node. As we just saw when we rotate 0,2, because all the ones below it are its children, they will also automatically rotate with it. So each one actually only needs to rotate 15 degrees to create a fan opening effect. It's just a matter of when they rotate those 15 degrees, which creates a different final effect. We can do 2 of them first and see. Let's create a remapValue and rename it. Okay, and let's duplicate it. We'll test with 2 for now. Same as before, connect rotate z to input value. And its out value will connect to this rotate z. Okay, let's just connect these 2 groups for now. Let's see the result. There shouldn't be any difference right now. It moves a little. Why is that? It's because we have this 0 to 1 range here. So when we rotate 1 degree, it will also rotate 1 degree. We know that we ultimately want it to rotate 15 degrees. And this value must be negative because our direction is opposite. So next, let's take a look. When do we want it to rotate 15 degrees? For 0,2, it must be when we rotate forward 15 degrees, it rotates 15 degrees. So here, let's change this to 15. And let's take a look. 0,2 looks fine. We can see the other groups aren't moving. That's because our second remapValue node isn't set up yet. So when should the second one start rotating? The second one should start after the first one has rotated to 15 degrees. So here, let's change its input limits. From 15 degrees to 30, and here, -15. Let's check this. When we first rotate to 15 degrees, our second remapValue hasn't started rotating yet, because it hasn't entered this range, so the output is still 0. But as we continue to move up, the previous one, because it's past its range, will stay at -15 degree. And the next one, it's entered the range, so it starts to rotate between 0 and 15 degrees. This is the behavior we want. Now let's do the rest of them. To keep the indexing consistent, we can change them to match the others, meaning let's not use 0,1, because the 0,1 group isn't part of the rotation. So let's change them all. This way, it's a bit more intuitive. 0,4 controls 0,4, 0,5 controls 0,5. Let's get all these connected. Okay, and connect all the alt value to rotate Z. We'll modify them all at once in a bit. Okay, now let's start modifying each one. We've already set the first and second ones. This one is 15 to 30 degrees. The next one should be 30 to 45. Then 45 to 60. Okay, so we've set them all. Now let's move it and see the result. Now we have the effect of the fan blades opening one by one. And this time, we use the remapValue node to make it. Alright, so that concludes our explanation of how to use the remapValue node to create a simple fan blade opening effect. I hope this helps everyone understand the remapValue node better. See you in the next video.